Whether we want to accept it or not, war has been declared on Black Americans and people of African descent around the world. This war has been going on since chattel slavery ended. We'd better pay very close attention to this war. Race cops are intentionally targeting, attacking, and killing innocent Black people daily. Mass media are solidly ignoring and not reporting police brutality and killing of innocent Black people. Black people are even being boldly attacked by some sociopathic white supremacists on the streets. White supremacists are purposely creating public arguments with mostly vulnerable Black people. These white thugs realize that the KKK, Gestapo, cops will most likely defend them and arrest the Black person. These assaults on African Americans are occurring in the street, in different public places, and in places of businesses. The government is not protecting us. This is genocide. So these attacks on Black Americans can take place nearly everywhere. Some people have been videoing these frequent assaults on Black people. We can stop these criminal attacks. Prepare to defend yourself, Americans, African Americans. You must. Remember, sociopathic white supremacists are really cowards that only attack when they have weapons or allies. Black people, stop apologizing to these white supremacist animals. This is not working. Animals do not respect cowardness. They don't deserve apologies. And these animals don't hear you. African Americans have been under the control of the most mentally sick and vicious group of animals on the earth. They may look like human beings, but they behave worse than wolf packs. This is part 3 of my narrative that's addressed solely to those people of African descent who want to listen and who are interested in recognizing the sociopathic behavior and traits of white supremacists. This narrative may help you to protect yourself and be aware and avoid these ferocious animals. Caucasians today are today's white supremacists. Their forefathers or ancestors were cave people that interbreeded with subhuman Neanderthals. They lived in Europe's ice caves and fed on deteriorated soil that lacked nutrients. Albino white supremacists inherited their genetic inferior genes from their ancestors. Sociopaths can appear normal and nice. They may be likable and considered for a short length of time. Some white supremacist sociopaths understand human weaknesses and will exploit and manipulate weak people. White supremacists are racist animals that work in a pack, just like a pack of wolves. Racism is white supremacy. It is a global system in which most of the world's white people participate. Racism is based on power and control. The sole purpose of white supremacy racism is to maintain white domination, white control, and white survival. The most important thing to the albino white supremacist people is white survival. The sociopathic, demonic white man discovered that most of the people on earth are colored, and that the white race is a very small minority. White supremacists soon realized that white was a minority on planet Earth. Only 10% of the world's population is white. They cannot reproduce anything but themselves. Therefore, white supremacists all around the world came up with the most vile, heinous, and atrocious ways to destroy melanin people around the globe. Genocide is strategically planned in killing black people around the world. White people have a neurotic drive for superiority. This shows their deep inadequacy and inferiority. Their inability to reproduce only their white color when intermixing with darker hues of people results in an annihilation or in white disappearance. Recessive albino genes also makes whites genetically inferior. For instance, normal eye color is brown. This is a dominant and more powerful gene. When the pupil of the eyes are green, blue, or hazel, the eyes are recessive. Evidence of this can be found in most human biology books that geneticists have researched, studied, and proven. Here are some traits of sociopath. Sociopathic white supremacists are so delusional to the extent that many of them have convinced themselves white supremacists controls mass media and other media outlets that indoctrinates by bringing false information to the public. Many people rely on these pack of deceptive wolves. Media indoctrination is repetitious. This is a type of brainwashing, and it can affect the thinking and behavior of most people. Another trait, sociopathic white supremacists believe that they are entitled to everything, including those things that they have stolen or those things that they don't really belong to them. They will even kill to get it, and they have. White supremacists easily deceive others and themselves by pretending to be all knowledgeable in just about everything. White supremacists change any laws, any ideas, contracts, rules, or whatever to suit their purpose. It's called because I say so. Another trait. Sociopathic white supremacists have a huge sense of entitlement.